Item, where were we, D, I guess, stockpiling rock, shoulder rock yet at Nemaha for summer shouldering projects. Completed surface patching stressed areas on several pavements, including M50 and D54. Did a little bit on M55 and D59 on bridge decks only. We've ordered signs to post those restricted bridges on M43 and M35. It's legal for one truck only.
Good. I noticed that one up on M43 and for semis was 36,000 or 36 tons, so that's going to be up 72 anyhow. I mean, that's legal limit. As far as I know, unless they
They can go to 80.
They can go to 80
The
now.
trucks are 80, yeah.
Well,
So yeah, that one
road it was 72. I think.
that one wasn't quite as restrictive as the
Yeah.
other one was, but basically the signage will allow one
Truck.
one lane will not have any basically signing on it. The other lane will be the lane that says one truck on the bridge at a time, yield to the truck on the bridge. So we try to set them up so the what we think is the more loaded trucks, which I think is typically my biggest thing in the southbound, I think was more loaded, so that we'll probably put the signage up for the northbound traffic.
Those bridges seem short enough to, should be on axle weight instead of a gross,
Well,
because they get the front part over before the back ever hits the bridge. You see what I mean?
I think the one on M35 though, I think that's a 70-foot bridge. Might not seem that long, but how much longer?
If I slow down a little, I'll probably notice it.
Well, you're driving the speed limit, they look shorter than they actually are. But the one up on M43 is only about I think that's a 36-foot bridge maybe. I'd like to say, get one axle or one set of tandems on there at a time. Project status, Wally Bridges, the north bridge is done, waiting for the grading and paving to start. They're actually waiting for Tiefenthaler's going to do the pavement removal there as a subcontractor, and they're waiting for him to get started on that pavement removal. As soon as they get the pavement removed, they'll start moving dirt, building that grade up that almost 3 foot. South Bridge, the bridge is done and they filled in with the dirt and rock, so Talbot's can use that bridge to access their pit. They've taken out I think they've taken out both of those temporary bridges they had in during construction, so they'll keep that south one open so Hallett's can drive across there until they get the grading and paving done on the north bridge, and then they'll close the south one and do the paving and grading down there. The bridge up in northwest corner of the county, with Ida County, contractor was in and completed the dirt work. All that's left to do on that bridge is to finish up the seeding, fertilizer and seeding. That's all that's left on that bridge. So as soon as the weather gets dry again, he'll probably, again, it's a subcontractor that comes in to do that. We'll try to get them in and get that finished up. The bridge by 01 north side, contractors completed the grading this spring, and they've got the road rocked, but we've got the signs. We've left the signs up yet because the guardrails have not been installed. And with this wet weather, the road is, it's somewhat soft, and so we need to get it open and get a little traffic on it. There had been some traffic going around the sign before it rained. Some of the local traffic was going around the signs and driving across the bridge, but as soon as we get the guardrails out, they'll take the signs down, or at least push it further back so the traffic can get through there, and then we'll have to keep probably adding some more material there till the base gets cleaned up. Item 3 there, pavement marking or centerline painting contract was completed last week. So we got all the center lines and the curves and the railroad crossings, stop bars. I think everything's done on that. I guess the only other thing I had, and maybe Renee is aware of this, but they're doing this work on, DOT doing a couple work on a couple drainage districts. I see Brian, when I got the notice, I made sure I sent a copy to Keel and Pyre, and I can't remember if I sent you a copy. They had a pre-construction conference. What would be on this? 422.
Okay.
But they're gonna do some scour countermeasures on two structures. One of them's over Drainage District 71, east of junction with 71. That's out there by Dave Irwin's, I think. That's 71. And then also over Highway 20.
There's the ditch there, the bridge at the ditch,
Yeah,
right across the road from Dave Irwin.
yeah.
To the,
Just to the west a little ways on Highway 20.
yeah,
And then the other one's on Highway 20, East Cedar Creek, 3.4 miles, whoops, wrong one. 3.6 miles west of West Junction of Burley. Anyway, Brian, when I got the notice that they're having a meeting, I sent the copy to Keel and Pyre, and I was thinking I also sent it to you, but maybe I didn't.
I don't remember seeing that.
Um,
Did he 71 and did it name the other district?
No,
or
it
just-
didn't
Okay,
name the
I'll
other.
find it.
Anyway, it's got in there, Brian Bloom, the Drainage District has asked by phone to be notified when each site is started so he can possibly visit the site.
and what are they doing there?
Says the project consists of Class 23 excavation, granular backfill, and placement of FFC revetment, articulating block mat. I guess I'm not sure what the FFC revetment is. But the articulating mat, I think it's, block mat is, I guess I've seen a couple different styles. One of them's, they pour these, I don't know, say 2 foot by 2 foot concrete blocks, sort of, that are interconnected with cable. And they have a 12 foot wide by 20 or 40 foot long section of them that they grade and get the ground level, and then they lay them in there. And so it's to keep, when you have real high water, that it doesn't scour out underneath the bridge piling or the abutment. Typically, I think you see them doing that where they maybe have tried placing just regular concrete riprap, and they get enough flow that it rolls the stuff away. The water gets behind it. So this stuff is a little bit more permanent, that it's cabled together so it doesn't move. But again, I guess, then the other type I think they use is one that sort of interlocks. I think they just sort of place them like, and they interlock with each other somehow. But basically to protect the bottom of the stream at the bridges where you're getting high flows, and they're concerned about washing out under the abutments of the bridges. I know that one in Calhoun County here a couple of years ago, when water got up to the bottom of the deck, they closed the Highway 20 for 3 or 4 days till the water went down. And I don't know if they've ever closed over here or not. I guess I don't remember.
It's a Irwin, not since we've been here.
But apparently there's concerns about scour.
It's not very high. I mean, it's the bottom of the ditch is
Yeah.
not down
But since I saw that nobody from
compared to others.
that nobody on the list that got the notice was from the Drainage District, I did.
I'll get a hold of Brian and find out what I need to do.
I think the only thing you need to do is make sure that they're not, if the flow line of the Drainage District should be at elevation 100 and it's silted in and it's at 101, then they don't put the protection up there, that they lower it back down to grade before they put it in.